Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. Before I introduce myself, or as my co-host introduce herself, I just have to say that right now we are wearing the same shade of lipstick, and I feel like it's created such a strong bond between us, and like we have such a vibe and we're on the same frequency. And I cannot wait for every single day of my life to be wearing the same lipstick shade as she is.
Our menstrual cycles are syncing as we speak.
Yeah, things are aligning, guys. It's all happening. Now she's on my phone plan.
We're gonna adopt each other tomorrow. We've already drawn up the papers.
It's all getting connected, people. It's all happening.
And eventually, we're just gonna meld into one person.
Yeah, which would be the world's most ideal woman. Let's be real.
I love how you complimented me and yourself at the same time. It's like egotism and humility, like in one paradoxical package.
That's me. Just a paradox in a body.
So anyway, I'm Sofia.
And I'm Priya, and welcome to our awesome podcast. Before I get started on this, like, explaining to you how weird and cool what we're doing this week is, first I want to tell you a little story that is connected to our episode that we did last week. So, for those of you who didn't listen to last week's episode, first of all, shame on you. Go listen to it right now. Second of all, it was about this awesome self-help book called You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. And basically, one of the main things that she says is that you have to be open to the concept of, like, a universe or the G word or, you know, source energy, as she affectionately calls it.
Yeah, G word being God.
Yeah. And this is so silly, but I'm going to share it with you guys and with Sofia anyway. So my way of doing that on like a daily basis towards the end of the day is I will say 10 things that I'm grateful for. It can be something that's really, really small or really, really big. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, thank you for my cool copper-colored metal straws. I feel like I'm saving the environment, which makes me feel like I'm being a good person. Or
can you say that in more of a vocal fry? I feel like that's more appropriate. Thank you so much.
Thank
like,
you.
I'm such a good person.
I like order them on Amazon. Mm-hmm. So like, while the packaging probably hurts the environment, I am helping the environment at the same time. Again, paradox, my friend. Paradox. We should just call me Priya the Paradox from going forward.
So what was the other thing that you
yeah. Thank you for keeping me on track. By the way, this is our whole relationship. She's just like corralling me. So after I say the 10 things that I'm grateful for, I will literally I'm laying down in bed at this point, and I will put both my hands up to the ceiling, and I will pretend like I am a comedian doing a Netflix special, and I've just had like the most like epic set of my life, and I just go, thank you and good night. Every single
amazing. That's amazing. That's the most, what do you call it? Those like self-affirmation type things. That's the most epic self-affirmation I've ever heard.
And I do this every night, and I don't necessarily...
I might do this every night.
It's fun.
It's so much fun.
It makes me go to bed with a smile, because it's like, first of all, I'm just being silly.
You should do the other thing that comedians do when they're like walking on stage in the beginning. Like, how are we doing tonight? So that's not a good day. But if I'm like having a really good day, oh, I'm doing well. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
That's like your morning routine, and then the thank you and good night is your evening routine.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Maybe I'll do both. I'll do both. But it's really nice because I live with 2 other roommates, and my bedroom is not near their bedrooms at all, which is nice because I don't want them to hear me like half shouting this every night. They're gonna think I'm a maniac, which is half true. Let's be real. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and with Sofia because I thought it was hilarious and
that sounds amazing. I'm not even being sarcastic or ironic. It sounds great.
It's really fun. You should totally try it. Guys, please try this.
I used to have a cousin, like a baby cousin, and whenever he was done with his meal, he would like put his hands up and like twirl them around and he'd be like, all done.
So he's like surrendering?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm done with my food, mommy.
Oh.
But then sometimes when he was done with his day, he'd tell his mommy, all done, and do the same movement with his hands.
He's like, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm ready to knock the fuck out. Give me a bath, get me in bed, stat. Do you know what stat means? I just know it has to do with like emergency
it's a Latin
rooms
thing.
or doctors.
It's Latin, and that's outside of my jurisdiction at the moment. I'm sorry.
Same here.
I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, you guys. I feel like my vocal fry gets worse when I have less sleep.
As does it with everyone, I feel. But you're functioning really well for just 4 hours of sleep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. We have to stop doing that.
I know, it's so addicting.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Just to be real, like my sleep has been getting interrupted because of these new antidepressants I'm trying.
Mm-hmm. What are they called?
They're called Abilify.
Okay.
If you have tried it and you've had similar experiences, let me know. It's going to make me feel better. I mean, overall, it's been really great because I just feel like I have more energy to be myself.
Yay!
Yeah, but it's like the sleep thing is kind of a wrench in the whole plan.
Yeah, totally. And
we'll see.
Just in case you need another reminder of what our email address is to get in touch with Sofia, it is selfhelpuspodcast@gmail.com. Sweet.
So, like, what we're doing today, guys, is a surprise to me. I literally don't know what we're doing as I'm sitting here talking to you, and Priya's gonna explain it, and she refused to tell me.
Yeah, I kept it locked down tight. So tight. Okay, so basically, I have been listening to the audiobook version of the ever wonderful Whitney Cummings memoir / self-help book called I'm Fine and Other Lies, which I just thought was hilarious. And so as I'm listening to this book, I'm finding that there's so many like amazing little tidbits and things. So just all across the board, like I recommend it to everyone listening to the podcast right now. I recommend it to you and to you and to you and also Sofia. You should also listen to this book.
Well, I was forbidden. I was in quarantine.
I did forbid you from listening to it until this week, but now I give you the go-ahead.
You also recommended for everybody to listen to it on audiobook.
Yeah, because there's just something about the way that she connects with the reader that is truly, like, incredible, and it just feels like she's talking to you and she's in a room with you, and there's this connection, and she makes you laugh, and she makes you reflect and wonder, and she makes you cry sometimes, which I think is good. You know, the ups and the downs and the in-betweens.
I think comedians in general are better on audiobook than in the regular book because like you get their delivery and their cadence.
And also one thing I really love about this, going off of what you're saying, is that she has little like asides that are just for the audiobook listeners.
Oh my god!
And like, they're just like 1 or 2 sentence quips and I die. Like, it is amazing.
Okay, so what are we playing today?
Oh yeah, okay. So basically, the story behind what we're playing today is that I was in the bath and I was listening to this audiobook, and she basically has like an interactive section where she asks you a series of questions and you like write down your answers, and then she reveals to you what the questions represent or what they mean.
It's like a personality quiz.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, you hit my exact spot. Like, do you know how many hours I spent in my early teens taking personality tests? Like, are you a girl next door or a seductress? Something. I was like, what were you in a past life?
A succubus. One can only dream.
Please, let's get started. I'm like so eager. I have a notebook, I have a pen, I'm not quite bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but I'm here.
Okay, so that is going to be part 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's parts.
It is
okay,
2 parts.
I'll put my notebook down and then I'll keep listening.
Rein in your enthusiasm, girlfriend, please. So part 2 is a series of words. So it's basically just like word association, but it's a set list of things, and basically this list and like the way that she arranges the words are very telling. So
is this just something that she made up, or is it like science?
So she goes off of Jung's like list of words that he's put together, but she's put her own twist on it based on like things that she's found, you know, works better.
The famous psychologist,
yes.
Carl Jung.
Carl Jung.
Good old Carl.
Carly Rae Jepsen. Carly Rae
The
Jepsen.
queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a set 3?
No.
Okay,
So it's
great.
part 1 and part 2, which I think will be plenty for this podcast. So let's get started. And listeners, if you can,
If you want to play along.
if you want to play along, you're more than welcome to. So I'm going to read out all 4 questions, and then we'll take a quick pause so that you and Sophia can write down your answers, and I'm not going to tell you anything else but the questions. And
We'll
then
put on some Jeopardy-ass music to
Yeah.
help you through. Yeah.
get those brain juices flowing. And then when we come back from the little break, which will probably only be like
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
For you.
For you, yeah. For us, it might be like 5 minutes. We will go through Sophia's answers and we'll reveal what the questions indicate. So stay tuned. Okay, question number 1 is describe with 3 adjectives or descriptive phrases your favorite animal. But make sure it's not like, oh, I think that dog is so cute, or oh, you know, these are really awesome when I see them. Like, what is actually your favorite animal? Like, which animal do you love the most? Okay, that is question number 1. Question number 2. Describe with 3 adjectives or 3 descriptive phrases your favorite article of clothing. Okay? And question number 3. Describe with 3 adjectives or 3 descriptive phrases your favorite body of water.
Like a specific body of water?
Just any, like, whichever your favorite body of water is. Could be anything.
What if it's like your bath water?
Then that's what it is.
Okay, sorry.
Someone's gonna be like, it's a puddle. Something stupid.
You don't know. Don't judge people's happiness. Maybe
will.
they're like, and good night over a puddle.
That's true. Who am I to judge? Who am I? And then the 4th question is, imagine that you are in the middle of a white room and there's no windows, there's no doors, there's like no, you know, anything except for just whiteness around you, and it's a square room. And choose 3 words that, you know, will describe how you feel at that point. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. I'll give you some time. Feel free to pause the podcast while you jot the answers down. And, yeah, have fun, guys. So welcome back. Hopefully that was enough time for you to jot these things down. Remember to completely like go on instinct and you will be absolutely golden in your responses. So let's break it down, shall we? Question number 1, again, was a favorite animal and 3 adjectives or descriptive phrases. So, Sophia, you're up. What was your favorite animal?
I think it was dog. And I said furry, friendly, and loving.
Furry, friendly, and loving. Okay. So my favorite animal, I put wolf, and I put pack-oriented, beautiful, and strong. And guess what this question represents?
You.
Yep, it's how you see yourself.
I'm furry.
Apparently, you're a furry lady, and you are, what was it,
Friendly and loving.
Oh, that's true, though.
But you're also pack-oriented and beautiful.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, this actually kind of makes sense.
Point.
Yeah, and I love how you put furry. I just think that's amazing.
I know, because I think it's because they're cuddly, and I am a cuddly person.
Oh, I like that.
I love physical affection.
Yeah. Is that your love language?
Absolutely.
Oh, we should
And also quality time.
Yeah, that's true. We should do a podcast on love languages and break it down for our beautiful listeners.
Ooh, we should. We're just planning our next episode right now.
We're just doing some
business, you guys. Like, go fold some laundry or some shit.
Don't mind us.
Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. The next one was your favorite article of clothing. So what was yours?
Velvet, comfortable, and sexy.
What was your favorite article of clothing, though?
but it's a red velvet dress.
It's a red velvet dress, and the articles are...
The articles are velvet, comfortable, and sexy.
Okay, cool. And my favorite article of clothing was a white wrap sweater that I have. And the 3 words that I used were eye-catching, one of a kind, and effortlessly stylish. And so this one is... Drum roll, please. It was a verbal drum roll. It's how you're perceived by others.
Shut up. I'm having some weird adjectives.
Yeah, you're
first furry.
Like tactile adjectives.
Ooh,
yeah.
I am a tactile person.
Yeah, maybe that's coming across.
Maybe other people are tactile with me as well.
Yeah, they just like touching you.
Ooh.
So you are...
I'm not going to comment on whether that's true or not.
You're like, a lady never kisses and tells.
Never kisses or tells. Just kidding, I'm a huge fucking slut.
So you're comfy and sexy.
Ooh.
What does comfy mean in this situation? like comfortable to
cozy.
be around? Oh, cozy.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Okay, now for number 3, favorite body of water. What was your favorite body of water, and what were the 3 things?
I was thinking about when I traveled to Iceland and I swam in the... I forget which ocean. but I swam in the ocean, and it was frigid, refreshing, and cleansing.
Ooh, those are good ones. Okay, so my favorite body of water is actually the canal that's right outside my house.
Aww. The one that smells like fish sometimes?
Yeah, it's so salty fresh. That's not one of my words. So my 3 things are serene, softly glittering, and so blue you can get lost in it. That was my last one because the sky's blue, the water's blue, and it's so beautiful. So this one is basically how you approach the sex. I love Sofia. It took like literally like 1 full second for her to understand what I was saying. So funny. Oh my god. So, bitch, you like frigid sex?
It's so weird because I'm velvet and furry and friendly and loving, but also I'm frigid in bed apparently.
Apparently. Maybe you should take a poll.
But also I'm refreshing and cleansing at the same time. Ooh, I'm like an ice bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like Sharon Stone.
Fucking Elsa. You're Filipina Elsa. Amazing.
Wait, so you're so glittering blue you can get lost in it. You're softly glittering and you're
like the experience of the sex.
But also you're... What's the first
serene.
one? You're serene.
Yeah.
Your sex is serene?
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Is it like tantric?
It's fucking meditative.
I don't know if any of this is true, but it's so much fun.
Oh my god, it's so fun. So fun.
I'm gonna call some people. Hey, am I frigid? just for the polls.
Yeah, I'm just taking a poll. I'm taking a quick survey. Yeah.
Just for the census.
And number 4 is where you're in a white room. So what were your 3?
Cold, alone, and confused.
Okay. Mine are scared, trapped, and claustrophobic. Mm-hmm. And basically, this is how you see death. Oh. Or what you think death will be like.
Wow.
So that one, I was like, ooh, on the fucking nose. I will be scared and trapped and claustrophobic.
I'm wondering about the people who see it with positive adjectives.
You know, actually, Whitney, now we're on a first name basis, but Whitney does see it with like positive adjectives, and it was like really interesting because that was not my reaction at all.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see a stark white room as anything comforting.
She was just saying like peaceful. I can't remember the exact words that she used, but it was something along the lines of like peaceful and like serene and like tranquil and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. That's the exact opposite reaction of what I had.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's a food for thought. I hope you guys played along with us and that you had some fun listening to our sometimes bizarre furry answers. But yeah, I think that stuff like this is just fun, and it like kind of makes you reflect on yourself, and just take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, even if you say like that's exactly the opposite of me, like why is it the opposite of you? Then who are you then? It kind of makes you exactly self-reflect
and like thought-provoking and reevaluate yourself in different ways. So that is super fun.
For the record, I don't think I'm frigid. I take great offense.
I think I think that you are not frigid.
Me and my pussy take great offense.
You should be offended. To be fair, you offended yourself. So.
Self-own. Self-burn.
Self-burn. Okay, so that was part 1. And now we're moving on to part 2. Okay, guys, so now is the awesome word association section of the podcast today. And so in front of me, I have a list of words that I got from Whitney's awesome book. And I'm going to read these words out loud to you and pause afterwards so that you can either say, or if you're like in a lift or something and don't want to be saying random words out loud, you can think the word. So basically how word association works, if you're not familiar, is I will say a word and you say the word that first pops into your head when you hear it. So I'll get started. It's not too long of a list, and just have fun with it. And it's really interesting because it can like kind of open your mind up to things that are subconscious or that you didn't even realize you associated with certain things. So here we go. Are you ready, guys? Let's get started. Skin, wife, animal, wet, man, mother, fresh, sex, you, life, give, money, deep, taste, future, dad, play, baby, beer, red, mind, brain, girlfriend, fight, bitch, family, cheat, song, right, me, pain, blood, want, test, religion, rich, dead, fantasy, work, friend, sick, freedom. And that was the list. I hope you guys got some cool insight into who you are. And remember, this is also like first instinct. Go with it. Exactly what these words trigger for you. Say it or think it or write it. And hopefully it'll lead to some really cool introspection. Actually, I kicked Sofia out of our recording studio while I read you the list of words because I didn't want her to not have a pure reaction to them. So I'm going to go pull her back into the room and we can see what her reactions are, and then we can see what mine are, and hopefully they're hilarious and weird and fun. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, I've got Sofia back in the studio, and we're just going to get started. And so, like I just said to her that it's just going to be super fast, in the moment, go with your instinct, and it'll be like a game of ping pong. So, Sofia, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, any word. Literally anything.
Anything. You're ready. You're ready to go.
Okay.
All right, shall we?
Okay.
Skin.
Deep.
Wife.
Husband.
Animal.
Furry. We did say association.
That is true. Wet.
Wild.
Man.
Woman.
Mother.
Father.
Fresh.
Prince.
Sex.
Hot.
You.
Are.
Life.
Gross.
You're just like, ow. Ow.
Ow. I was like, ow.
Ow.
I'm like cold and alone and scared. And it's like, ow.
Give.
Back.
Oh my god, you're such a nice person. Never mind. Money.
Give.
Deep.
Skin.
Taste.
Buds.
Future.
Self.
Dad.
Mother.
Play.
Me.
Baby.
Play.
Beer.
Gross.
Red.
Velvet.
Mind.
Body.
Brain.
Mind.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
Fight.
Makeup.
Bitch.
Awesome.
You're so cool. Family.
Love.
Cheat.
Gross.
Like how gross is your automatic negative reaction to anything. Ew. Song.
Sing.
Right.
Words.
Me.
Gorgeous.
That took a minute. Pain.
Suffering.
Blood.
Red.
Want.
Need.
Test.
Quiz.
Religion.
Christianity.
Rich.
Poor.
Dead.
Alive.
Fantasy.
Mariah Carey. You said anything.
Yeah, it's first instinct. So the first thing. Mariah Carey is valid. Work.
Play.
Friend.
Enemy.
Sick.
Healthy.
Freedom.
Prison.
That's it.
Me.
So I don't think that you had any like majorly like red flag reactions to any of the words. Mm-hmm. So I think that that's good.
Is there such a thing as a red flag reaction? Like, tell me the point of it first.
It's basically to just like get what you subconsciously think about these things and like to draw it out of you and like to see like what's on your mind. So if you were like,
so tell me your answers.
Okay,
reveal yourself.
All right, are you ready to do it with me?
Okay. But you've done this before.
I have, but it was a week ago or something, and so lots of things have happened. I'm feeling fresh, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Whew. Well, can I do it in the reverse order?
Sure, let's try it out.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, because you might not remember as well if it's the reverse order.
That is true. Let's do it up. Okay. Wait, hold on. I need to like... I don't know what I'm doing.
You're stretching.
I'm stretching.
You're stretching. Thank you. Good night.
This is my pre-show ritual.
Okay. Just real quick.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Fighter.
Sick.
Good.
Oh, that's sick. Like, snaps.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
I think that's what I meant. It'll sound better if I say yes, that is what I meant. So sure.
Friend.
Foe.
Work.
Play.
Fantasy.
Fiction.
Dead.
Alive.
Rich.
Green.
Religion. Test.
Red ink.
Want.
Basket. I'm not shitting you. I'm just saying exactly what I think.
Blood.
Grief.
Pain.
Blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Pretty.
Right.
Wrong.
Song.
Dance.
Cheat.
Score.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Family.
Friends.
Bitch.
A C word. I like started to say that I was like,
Fight.
Iron fist.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
Brain.
Enemy.
Mind.
So Sophia like half said the next word and then she was like, wait, I'm concerned.
I'm very concerned.
She made a face at me. Okay.
Mind.
Right. Mind?
Yeah.
Mind. Oh, say it again.
Mind.
Games.
Red.
Wedding.
Beer.
Belly.
Baby.
Mama.
Play.
Room.
Dad.
Poppy.
Future.
X-Men.
Taste.
Taste.
Mm-hmm.
Stevia.
Deep.
Throat.
I like how you halfway said it and then you backed out.
Also,
that's your subconscious, bitch. You can't.
I know. That's what's on my mind.
What did I say for deep? Oh, skin.
You said skin. Also, I just have to say that Whitney also said throat.
Whitney would say that. That's very on brand for Whitney.
Now we're just friends. We're just first name basis. But I think that's why that was in my mind. So I'm not sure if it's exactly representing.
Don't make excuses. So money.
Bags.
Give.
Take.
Life.
Lion King.
You.
Bitch.
Sex.
Yum.
What did I say for sex?
I don't remember, babe.
I know it wasn't ew, because that's not me.
Did you say no?
Sex? I don't know. We'll rewind it back.
Well, yeah, we'll just like listen back.
Yeah, I'm asking like we can't just rewind it back.
Listeners, do you remember what you said?
You're like Dora the Explorer. Oh, can you see it on the map? 2-second pause. That's great.
I could use that kind of like affirmation in my life, like external affirmation, like, bitch, you made that coffee. Yes, you did.
Did you make that coffee? Yes, you did.
The pause is key. It is key.
I have too many baby cousins. I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to baby shows. Fresh.
Start.
Mother.
Brown. Because like her face popped up in my head, and then I was like, what is the one thing? Brown. Which is not.
It's not
inaccurate.
true. No.
It's true.
Man.
Money. You know what? I could lie to you guys.
No lies here.
I'm not
no lies
that.
allowed.
I'm not doing that. I'm going with my instincts, so you can fucking judge me. But this is who I am, okay?
Wet.
Wild, because I remember you saying it.
Animal.
Style. Like In-N-Out fries.
Wife.
Money.
Skin.
Pure.
Oh.
I don't know why I said that.
This is so fun as like a sleepover game.
Yeah, it really
This is a grown ass sleepover game. This is like making you like holding up a mirror to yourself.
Yeah, with some like rum punch and I don't know.
Face masks.
And Justin Bieber in the background.
Maybe like it's a funhouse mirror, but it's still a mirror.
It is still a mirror, yeah. It's definitely a funhouse mirror though. I just think that stuff like this is so like fun and interesting, and it does make you like think about yourself.
Yeah.
In new ways.
And I think it's like less woo-woo than the other things we've tried because it's not claiming to really do anything and it's pretty harmless, but
yeah,
it's just fun, you guys. Thanks for playing with us.
Yeah, and we will see you next week on the podcast. And if you had a great time playing along with us today, be sure to rate our podcast. You can tell your friends about it and you can subscribe. That would super help us out, and we would love you forever and ever.
Thank you. Try your best to live your best life, guys.
Take care. Bye.